Now, like many of you, I tend to think of my work as a kind of midwifery. Organizations, cultures, as well as individuals sometimes need a steadying hand as they birth themselves into a world as strange and as unexpected as the one that babies face when they emerge from the womb. I mean, nowadays, friends, the maps don't fit the territory. The only expected is the unexpected. More and more history being made faster and faster. I mean, other times in history thought they were it. They're wrong. This is it. This is it. This is the big transition. This is the great divide. And how do we do it? How do we become stewards of the extraordinary time that is upon us? And in so doing, nurture ourselves, nurture our clients, even our various cultures. Because, friends, we are in jump time. Jump time. Jump time is related to what in certain evolutionary theory is called punctuated equilibrium. Can you say that? Punctuated equilibrium. A species is at a state of stress. It lives in a state of ferment. It is at the end of its tolerance, and suddenly, whoop, it punctuates. It jumps to a whole new order of being. I mean, Darwin actually talked about this. He said, it must be missing links. Where are they? We see these fossil species, and suddenly there's another species. What happened? What happened? And that's where I think we are. I think we are in jump time. It is the changing of the guard on every level in which the world, every given, is up for grabs. It is the momentum behind the drama of the world. It is the breakdown and breakthrough of every old way of being, knowing, relating, governing, believing. It shakes the foundations of all and everything. How many of you have the hound of heaven at your woofing, at your heels every morning? Time to get on with it. How many of you have that? That's jump time. Now, of course, this is where we are. And there have been many jumps. In fact, I would like to take you in the next 2 minutes through the major jumps in evolution, if you would join me. You know, I wrote a very serious speech. I worked on it for a month. And then he informed me yesterday that I had done the wrong speech. He said, you have written a speech for the American Psychiatric Association. So I said, well, what do you want, Richie boy? And he said, oh, zippy, you know. So I have this morning changed my whole speech, and I'm going to get even with you, because wait till you see what I'm going to do right now. Everybody up. Now, every time I say jump, you're going to jump, okay? Evolution in 2 minutes. Are you ready? The first jump was the Big Bang, an explosion of light and sound so intense that whatever was before or from some other where imploded itself into a tiny charge of hydrogen and jumped into universal form. Then, some 5 billion years ago, a supernova reached jump time, and with an unimaginable fierce explosion offered itself to the universe in billions of pieces. Another jump came when elements spun out of the explosion, coalesced into a ball that coalesced into our mother, our molten planet. Many jumps of cooling, crusting, boiling, steaming, raining, seas form, crust roils, land masses jump and shift, break off and crawl over each other, pulverizing everything in their wake. Meteors whiz by, raising blinding dust storms or caroom into the Earth's crust, tossing pieces of it sky high. It's set up for the biggest jump of all life. Lightning spikes the earth, molecules break apart and recombine, jumping through change after chemical change. At the edges of the rock in the shallow waters, the feast of life begins. Giant proteins play with RNA and jump. Some jump to form enzymes which hurry everything along. Nucleic acids hold the information to make the huge jump to self-replication. Molecules build on each other, combine and recombine, building ever larger structures, modeling and learning from each other. Jump! Cell walls that move and flex, letting food in, waste out. Jump! Bacteria form, creating food for themselves. As a waste product, a deadly poison, oxygen is released. Jump! Cope with oxygen. Jump! Grow or die. Jump! The mothers and the fathers of us all are born the nucleated cell. Jump! Cell mitosis. Jump! Sexual reproduction. Organisms unite so the species can continue. Plants, jump. Sea creatures, jump. Land creatures, big jump. Dinosaurs, insects, flowers, birds, ferns, trees, reptile-like mammals competing with dinosaurs for a daytime world, little creatures surviving because they live at night and so need finer senses and a larger brain. Jump! Heads up, snout, rise, eye converge, brain grows, jump! Walking upright, jump! Language and communication, jump! Awareness of ourselves, jump! Spiritual seeking, jump! Tool making, clothes wearing, plant gathering, seed setting, wheel turning, horse taming, water channeling, plow ridding, loom spinning, food storing, star charting, tower building, metal smelting, myth telling, hieroglyphs and cuneiforms and alphabets to record all this, jump! Bureaucracy and empire, jump! Religions and scriptures, Buddha, Confucius, Pythagoras and Christ, jump! Philosophers and scientists, Dark Ages, Middle Ages, New Ages, jump! Sea journeys, world circlings, trade making, colony settling, print pressing, book scribing, art making, playwriting, orchestras, clocks and scopes, telescopes, microscopes, spectroscopes, Renaissance, revolution, resettling, migration, liberty, equality, fraternity, democracy, jump! Steam engine and combustion engine, jet propulsion, jump! Electricity, telegraph, telephone, television, technicolor, solar power, laser power, computers, jump! Vaccination, sanitation, medication, refrigeration, anesthesia, air conditioning, weather forecasting, future casting, air travel, space travel, satellites, news, clonings, life extension, gender choosing, species making, world links, world banks, world culture, global village, the possible therapist, and here we are because it's jump time.